Hello there and welcome to agelesspersonaltraining.com. I am Doug Bates, your host of this website, and of course, obviously, the sole person speaking this video. So I need to communicate with all of you what it is that would interest you, intrigue you, and make you think that this is somehow different. Because right at the bat it is. First of all, let me tell you, I've got 50,000 one-on-one client hours, and I didn't just come with the idea of anti-aging now because it's so trendy. I was 8, 10, and 12 years old when I first thought about why is everybody looking this way? Why are they getting so old? And why are they surrendering so easily to habits that clearly don't work for them? Nobody wanted to hear that when I was 8, 10, 12 years old because like, what are you talking about, kid? So I literally went back and said, okay, I'll shut my mouth for now, observe and learn. Eventually, I got my master's degree in sociology and discovered why they were doing it. Because psychology wasn't the answer. They already were programmed by their society. Most of them are programmed to believe they're going to be dead when they're 65, 75, or 85, or 90. They go, oh, don't ask about 120 years because clearly the Hayflick hypothesis is already proven we can't get beyond that, so you'll be lucky to make it to 100. That's bullshit. The Hayflick hypothesis is something they fed cells in a petri dish for. And then someone came along and fed one more nutrient, carnation, into that petri dish, and the cells lived longer and replicated 15% longer because they put one more nutrient in the petri dish. So what the frick were they eating? The cells. And what the frick environment were they in? What kind of light were they under? What were they exposed to? Nobody asked that question. What are we, retarded scientists now? We can't figure out how we eat and how our environment makes a difference? Look at Dr. Michael Greger, he'll talk about that. So I'm going to calm down a little bit just for a second to remind you that I don't have to be so excited. I don't have to go crazy. But you, the listener, the viewer, might need to have a gut check, a head check, a cultural reality check. Because the idea that you should somehow age and die on pace, or even have the concept of aging and dying on pace, is retarded. Because I'm turning 60 years young in 2025 next year, and I am in great shape. And I'm a lifetime drug-free athlete, 7 years vegan, with better testosterone levels since I went vegan than I ever had, and I was already winning state titles, 6 drug-free state bodybuilding titles. In Wisconsin, was a former cross-country runner and a scrawny little guy of 155, 165 pounds. I can leave those images in the comments. Know that when you come in to contact me, you come in my gym in Milwaukee, or you reach me through Zoom, that you have got an opportunity, if your mind is open enough, and you have appetite, and cognitive skill, and desire. Without those things, they can't help you much. So this welcome video is actually a welcome challenge. Who's got the cojones, female or male, to reach back and ask me, what do you got going on, Doug, that I haven't looked at? Because I can talk to any multimillionaire, any person in the trenches, any person in the trades, any person who's a mom or pop, and find a dozen things for them to focus on. The question is, what have you got going on that you need to have done? Where do you want to start from? And what are you open to? Contact my page, look around. Again, you got my phone number, you got my email. It's pretty easy to start. Jump on it. Jump on the opportunity. I'm not charging you $50,000 or $100,000. Trust me, there'll be the day that'll happen. I've got emails coming every day saying, oh, I can offer you this and offer that, and the cost is $8,000, $20,000, $50,000 to be part of my special group that I'll look after. That'll happen really soon for me. A year or two, I don't know. Right now, I'm offering it at normal pricing because I have the skill set and I want to prove, even with the clients for 18, 20 years already, 15 years, 16 years, nonstop myself, I know answers that even the anti-aging experts don't know yet. I went to the conference, saw them, they did not know what I was talking about. They go, that's really cool. Haven't identified that, haven't tried that. Because it's scary to explore the truth, isn't it? Biohacking is fun. Biohacking is easy. Biohacking is, look what I did. I biohacked today. I did Wim Hof method. Oh, look at me. I took a cocktail of some stem cells. Oh, look at me. Look what I did. I'm so proud of myself. Look what I'm doing. I'm tapping into this person's knowledge. What kind of freaking work did you do? Did you build your willpower? Did you build your consciousness? Did you actually examine what's possible in your own soma, your own cognitive distance, your somatic distance, your relationship distance that comes from societal pressures? That's terrifying. The average person doesn't have the cojones to face the terrifying thing. Mom, Pop, I don't want to be dead someday. Well, son, let me tell you what. Oh, come on. That's what they do. They say, well, you can't say you're not going to be dead because you know. That's like saying you can't do a 4-minute mile. It's ridiculous. There's a guy out there, Brian Johnson, will tell you he doesn't plan on being dead. I got no problem with that. I'm not mad at the guy. I'm like, way to go. It's a hero's journey. It's a hero's journey. The question is, how are you doing it? You just put someone else's blood in your body? Not me. I'm building my own blood. I ain't got $1 million yet. If I do, I'll let you know. Hey, I'm a millionaire. Here's my other options. I don't have it. I'm a working class dude. I don't make a lot of money. But when I get this good, I'll make that money and I'll be able to deliver more service. Because when I get more money, I turn it into more knowledge, more success, more research. I build my instrument. I don't just buy a bunch of new crap to try out and inject my veins with and put blood pressure restriction, the blood restriction things on and do a bunch of more skills and tests. I get 2-3 blood tests a year. The tests I've done in DNA stuff doesn't even the people said, well, our tests can't test someone who's really fit because we have no cohort to compare you to. There's no one who's come through who's a lifetime non-drinker, who's never touched a cigarette, who's exercised his entire life since he was freaking 5. They can't compare me to anybody. There's no cohort to compare me to. They don't know what's going on. Well, your stuff doesn't correspond. You're obviously really healthy. Our tests can't even begin to make sense of your data because your data is statistically outlying. So let's go out and figure out how to build your instrument and your skill set versus buy a bunch of biohacks, which are very expensive. My training's not cheap, but I'm not charging $50,000 yet or $100,000 yet for the year. That'll happen someday. Here's your chance. Check it out. I'm the unusual guy. The unusual guy. Ask my clients, watch the testimonials from Better Results Personal Training, one of my businesses I've had for quite a while. I've been in business again since 1989. Goes way back. It's a very long video. I bet I kept you entertained. I bet I kept you thinking. I bet you heard some things you haven't heard before. I bet you the other biohackers are terrified of someone like me who says, level up, and they should contact me because I met some of them. And they were a little uncomfortable with the amount of energy I have and the directness with which I spoke and the presence with which I presented myself with because they met an entire individual with every single chakra lit like they haven't seen. They're like, you can't be 50. Sure, but I'm actually not. I'm 58 and a half. And they go, ooh, that's a problem for us. You must be on hormone creams. Nope. Must be on T-gel. Nope. You must be like taking thyroid. Nope. Are you on adrenals? Nope. Nothing. I'm not even in animal products. Even Dr. Josh Axe will tell you, what do you want to build your adrenals with? Take animal products. No. I don't need someone's adrenaline to make my body work. I make my own adrenaline. And I'm not burned out because I know how to build my system. I know how to build systems in other people. After all this, I want to talk about myself. When you call, I'll talk about you. When you call, I'll talk about what's going on in your life. When you call, I'll find out what's missing in your life, what that missing chakra is, what needs to be built up in your nerve plexi, or particular postural alignment, or particular organ or gland, or whatever HP axis component is out in you. I'll know by talking to you because I'll see it in your face, I'll read it in your voice, and I'll see it in your mannerisms and what you say and what you think. I will read you up and down. That's terrifying to people. They go, oh, that's you scare me. Of course I'm intimidating. That's like walking to Jordan going, teach me basketball. Trying to step on the course with the tennis court with, I'm going to say his name, Nikola Jokovic. Very hard name to say. Nikola Jokovic, right? But you step on the court, it's terrifying. It's terrifying to step, here's Bella Caroli as the gymnastic coach. You better be a good frickin' gymnast. You better have your game when you contact me or be ready to watch my game, watch your game. You want someone who can watch your game. You want someone with intensity, who can observe things that you would never see, no one else would ever see. I can see things in you have never seen. I can see things in multimillionaires at that conference they've never seen, never wanted to admit to because it's terrifying to admit what they haven't done with their life yet. It's terrifying to admit that they're cheating with a bunch of stuff they shouldn't be cheating with. If they just fix their posture, fix their electron transfer to fix the part of their body that would fire properly, that they could put weight on their left foot and throw left-handed, that would fix their entire brain and their liver, lung, spleen, pancreas, thyroid. Oh, it sounds like a lot of work, Doug. Can I just go back and eat more animals? Can I just go back and take a bunch of cholesterol in a pill? Can I just eat a bunch of bone broth? Can I just take this stuff artificially? Can I buy a bunch of glandulars? Really? That's where they're going with this? This is a long welcome video, isn't it? It doesn't have to, I can keep going. And by the way, I'm not like this all the time. When you call, be completely calm. My neurotransmitters are so incredibly tuned in. I can shift gear instantaneously. I can be calm. I can be happy and joyous. I can be combative. I can do whatever is required to bring forth an answer in my somatic field, in my cognition 9 times out of 10. And if I don't, I go back and go, what's going on in my soul? I can't bring forth my cognition. These doctors walk around in their heads. Their somas are weak as frick. I'm sorry. I look at their training, I'm like, Jesus, they're following other normal trainers. Other normal trainers don't get results because they're afraid, oh, somebody's 73, what do I do for them? I can't help them much. Someday they'll be dead within 10 years. How can I take the client? I'm like, you better level up because I intend you to, I tell my clients, if you don't plan on living to 180, 120 or whatever, way past and getting younger, don't bother coming in now. Thinking to get in shape for your wedding, get in shape for your reunion. You better make a lifelong commitment to getting your body in shape for life. And your life doesn't have to end. Go ahead. Pick that plan. Pick that 5, 10, 100-year plan. See if you can hang with that. It's terrifying to the average person to hear that they put the lid on themselves. When they tell someone else and they take the lid off, they go, I intend to. Everybody attacks him. Everybody. I watched the comments on Brian Johnson, right? Longevity guy. No problem with him. He's doing what he does. He's a researcher. I have no problem with a lot of people I met. But I'll tell you, Brian Johnson's trying veganism and he's exercising. And he's keeping his body fit. And he's asking people to come and teach him. Watch the guy who does the knees over toe guy video, Brian Johnson. He's willing to learn from a guy who's really, really fit and really, really nuanced and outside of his own field, that he's leading the field. I got no problem. I totally get the knees over toe guy. The knees over toe guy. Pretty impressive. I should put the video in the comments, right? It's probably a nice video to put in the comments. I'll put the comment, put the video in it. But here's the thing. Knees over toe guy is just one answer. And I know stuff that he doesn't know yet, but it's not my job to call him. I don't run around trying to find people. I let them come to me. I wait for the universe to deliver them. And when they show up, I see what they're ready for. And I gently or nudgingly or in some other fashion that's appropriate to where they're at, encourage, challenge, invite, welcome, whatever the term is for them that works, to reach out. I have no idea who you are, so I can't tailor the video to you. You know that. As soon as you call, I can tailor my conversation to you, the person on the video now listening, that you're tuning in. I can't tailor that conversation until I meet you. So don't expect this video to meet your needs, except to wake you up, share your potential, and maybe make you laugh. If you laugh, oh my God, this guy's crazy, that's okay. If you think I'm crazy, watch me live a long time if you live long enough to see it. But you probably won't. If you know I'm genius, you might live long enough to see me live a long time and go, oh, this guy's getting younger and younger. What the hell's going on? Oh my God, but he must be on. No, he's not. He's not on a bunch of stem cells. He's not on a bunch of peptides. You know, these injectable peptides. He's not on a bunch of these amino peptides. No, he's using regular amino acids in a vegan fashion. Pounding omega-3s that make no sense to anybody. Doing things that you've never seen outside the box. Through my own research with my own clients who are willing to put forth effort to learn and challenge themselves and discover what's possible. That's really what it takes. If you've got that little bit of nuance, if you've got that little bit of opportunity in your brain, or your heart, or your gut, or your pelvic floor, or your feet, or just running around outside, you're conscious somehow that you might tune into it, any one of those areas of your body is probably enough to get you an orthothyroid. Whatever gets you going, open that channel, get that box working, tune in, and find a way to reach out. Because here it is, Ageless Personal Training. Wildest video on the net around this subject. Because I'm not doing crazy stuff. I'm just speaking truth. If you don't know what's truth yet, that's for you to discover by contacting me. Because I'm not going to follow these other cheats. Because the cheats do not allow your body to experience the torment. Oh, we got to try this particular hormetic. No, maybe not. I won't even tell you all the stories. I'll say when you call. When you call, I'll tell you the stories about what hermetic, whatever term I want to use, I'll say hermetic. Concepts do not really pay off in the real world for most people. Doesn't mean you can't play around with them. But sometimes what you need is the right kind of actual stress, and then find out what stress to remove from your life for your body to find a balance that's also challenging while balanced. That's incredible. I have a gift in that since I was a child. since I was a child. And I built it to prove what's possible, and I'm proving every day, just like Nico, how can I say his name? Jokovic? Nikola Jokovic is proving that tennis is possible as a vegan. 37 years. Going back to #1 probably pretty soon. It's going to be in the Olympics. I've had good for him. I'm just celebrating. I celebrated people when I weren't vegan too. I was vegetarian. I celebrate that. I celebrate somebody who's learning. Anybody who's learning and trying is putting forth effort. They're already a champion of their own effort. That's what you got to be. Then you have to figure out what works and what doesn't, and I can help you do that. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to calm again. I'll go eat one of my meals, enjoy it, be extremely successful as it adds to my health and vitality, builds my DNA, fosters well-being and wellness throughout my body, builds my cognition, maintains my spiritual connections, and creates more abundance in my life. And that abundance is invited into my life when it's ready to show up. That might be someone on the phone right there on the phone, because I'm just talking to the phone. They're on the computer right now, on the internet right now. I'm using my little Android. That's what I got. Works for me. Got my own private studio in Milwaukee. Works great. 1,000 square feet. Awesome place. Works. I built a lot of state titles here. Doing exactly what I do every day, and building other people who've also won state titles, training here through the nuance that I teach. Including people who use animal products. I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to invite you to learn. So I'll hang up. Again, agelesspersonaltraining.com. Go to betterresultspersonaltraining.com if you get confused. Go to Ageless Fitness Institute on Facebook. Ageless Fitness Institute on Facebook. Look at some of the stuff. I'm not here to win a popularity contest. I'm here to show individuals how to be successful in an individual journey, N of 1 study, that they learn to become researchers and educators to themselves in their own life. And I'm just a concierge style invitation to say, have you checked out this yet? Have you checked out that yet? Let me warn you on this one, let me warn you on that one, but it's still your choice if you want to go to that part of the city and do that thing like a hotel concierge and go, well, I wouldn't recommend going there, but go ahead and try it out if you want to. But here's the cool place to go in the city. That's what a concierge does at a hotel. That's what I do. Here's the cool thing to try. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You want to try your own, go ahead, you reinvent the wheel. But what you can do is you can invite your own self to grow. And I may be the best phone call you ever make, the best email you ever make in your life. Because I've had clients say to me, for 20-some years, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. My life is different because of you. My whole family has changed. My business changed, my outlook on life. Since I was a child, I've heard that. And I've heard that since I got my sociology degree with my 4-point. Since that, all those things happened in my life, I've been told that. I'm still growing. I'm still intelligent, and I still make differences. But you know who really made a difference? The people who invited themselves to listen and learn. Did I really do anything? No. I just stood there and spoke truth. I spoke truth, and they took action. So who's the hero of your journey? Not me. The person you are not looking at. You're looking at me, and the hero of the journey is the person that's holding the phone or touching the computer. That's you at the other end. You're the hero of this journey, so make your phone call. Don't hesitate. Call now, and be successful. To make the commitment. I look forward to talking to you when you become the hero of your own journey and you reach back and talk to me. Bye-bye.